Hey guys, a little while ago I posted a video asking you to comment on anything you might want to ask me, since somebody suggested I do one of these. So now I'm going to awkwardly talk to this camera, which makes me super uncomfortable, but we're going to do it anyway. First question, what do you like about the guitars in Green Day? I really like Billy's punchiness and his ability to make the guitar sound like a drum set. Next question is, what do you find catchy or original in those? I really like Billy's melody and songwriting. I really like his use of metaphors and poetry like lyrics. Next question is, do you have any tips on how to play more fundamentally? Solos, normal chords, etc. The only thing I would suggest is to just practice, like every day, hours at a time, whenever you have a chance. When I first started playing more than 20 years ago now, all I could do was downstroke and play one string at a time. It took me at least 6 months to be able to play a single power chord. I learned mostly by watching guitar covers on YouTube, and watching endless hours of Green Day play live, and watching what Billy was doing with his hands to figure out what I was doing wrong. So I'm sure my playing style has kind of copied some of what Billy does with the way he punches his guitar and whatever finger positions he uses. As for lead stuff, I was always never really good at that. I always struggled playing lead guitar, so I would just skip the solos when I would play. I would always just do the rhythm part up until recently. Posting these covers has forced me to tackle the solos, which some of them have been pretty difficult, especially on Ray Toro's stuff for the My Chemical Romance solos. That guy's insane, the way he comes up with some of the things that he does. One thing I never did until recently was use my pinky, so you should probably do that sooner than I did. Next one is, what inspired you to start doing covers? I actually used to post covers back in 2007. I ended up deleting all of those, which I regret now, because I was kind of embarrassed to hear my own voice. But when Green Day came out with Saviors, I got really inspired to get back into it. What are you doing? Don't mind my cat. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of frustration, especially a lot of money. I started out, I had 5 guitars when I first moved here, and now I'm up to 20, so that was a lot. Next one is, what's your favorite guitar you have? It's probably the Epiphone Les Paul Custom, which is the white one that I have. It has the most versatility when recording stuff, and I've always wanted it thanks to Frank Iero. Blue is definitely second, just because I've always dreamed of having that replica of that guitar. Next one, Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi. Next one, how many guitars do you have? I have 20 guitars, 2 keyboards, a mandolin, a couple harmonicas, a drum pad. I did have 6 basses, but I sold 4 of them recently because I never used them. I did keep the Epiphone Ripper and one of the P basses though. Next question is, what's your dream guitar? Definitely the blue guitar I have. I've wanted that since I first started playing, and never really had the funds to do so until last year. It's quite the challenge making it myself. I could have had somebody else do it, but... Next question is, how do you record and make your videos? Bless you. I made a video a few months ago showing that, and I'll post a link in the description just in case you haven't seen it. Next question is, when did you know that you wanted to play guitar and make videos? When I was in 8th grade, our music class let us just mess around with some acoustic guitars, but I didn't actually get one until I was about 15. The videos are just a fun hobby after I stopped making photography vlogs. Green Day or My Chem? Green Day for fun vibes, My Chem for dark vibes. What's your favorite cover you've done so far? Probably the Bullet in the Bible one. I watched that show so many times, it was really fun to recreate it. Next question is, how do you set up your Amplitube? A lot of trial and error. I try to find what bands used when they were recording the albums and try to get as close as I can to that. Dookie or American Idiot? Both. 21st Century Breakdown or Nimrod? 21st Century Breakdown. Insomniac or Revolution Radio? Revolution Radio. Trilogy? Una. Father of All or Saviors? Saviors. How long have you been playing? It'll be 20 years this week. I got my first guitar in 2005 for my birthday. How did you get introduced to Green Day? I got shown Dookie on cassette back in 1994 when I was about 4 years old. We kept rewinding it to play Basket Case over and over. Turns out there's 14 other songs on the album. What goals do you want to achieve playing guitar? It was to be as good as Billy, but now it's probably to be as good as Ray Toro, so an impossible task. Next up is, what Green Day song was the hardest to learn? Probably Platypus. It's 2.5 minutes of just non-stop rapid strumming. My arm locks up every single time I play it. Next question is, do you like playing AC/DC stuff? I loosely know a few songs like Back in Black, You Shook Me All Night Long, Highway to Hell. I've heard so much classic rock living in New England, I'm just kind of sick of it now. Have you ever written any of your own music, and do you have any plans in the future to release original music? I did write a few songs back in 2008. I had one demo on acoustic called Our Hearts As One, but that got lost when I got a new computer. I also had one called American Nightmare, which is funnily similar to The American Dream Is Killing Me, but that was just lyrics. I don't know if I'll ever record anything again. Where do you get your outfits you replicate, like Green Day and The Network? Every outfit that I've had, I've made myself. I scour the internet looking for stuff in the past that Billy's worn for live shows for each era. The Red Network costume, I just covered a jacket and pants in red duct tape. At the end of the video, I'll show a quick montage of each one. Next one is, are you thinking about getting the Dookie pedal? I've never really been into pedals. I know Green Day just uses the blues driver for solos occasionally. With Amplitude, there's all the built-in pedals and all the different effects and stuff, so I don't really plan on getting that. Last question is, are you going to do any more Green Day shows? I've had some bad luck with just those getting blocked on YouTube. It took me a few months for the Woodstock one to get unblocked, but I may or may not have 2 more planned. Another question I get asked a lot is where I get the stickers for the blue guitar. So I bought mine off eBay and Etsy. I don't know if there's any other sites, but those are the ones that were the most accurate. Okay, those are all your questions. Thanks for sending those in, by the way. And also thanks for keeping up and watching all these videos that I make. I appreciate all the support and comments that you guys leave. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, you guys want to meet my cats? So this guy's Kenobi. We got him a year ago after our other cat Kratos passed away. He's definitely been a handful. He also fits the internet's one orange brain cell rule. This one, who's been meowing the whole time, is Link. We got him in 2020 after our other cat Meatball passed away. All he does is meow for food and interrupt me every time I'm trying to make a video. Say hi. Okay, bye guys. Oh, here, I'll show you all those outfits. Oh, ignore those. Definitely not for a future project. For 39 Smooth, I just tried to replicate the Pinole Valley High School outfit that Billy wore. It's just a blue jacket and white t-shirt. Kerplunk didn't have an iconic outfit, so it's just a black t-shirt. For Dookie, I got a black and white shirt and then just added the stupid arrow to it. Insomniac, they wore a lot of mechanic shirts and I just added the patch. Same thing for Nimrod, it's just a black shirt with a patch on it. They're both made by Redcap. For Warning, I've had this shirt since about 2006 when Adeline Street was still in business. For Shenanigans, I tried to match something that he was wearing around 2002. For American Idiot, I really liked the long-sleeve black shirt he had on for the VH1 Storytellers, and obviously the skinny red tie. 21st Century Breakdown, he started wearing a lot of vests and had different shirts like this polka dot one. Then the one everybody asks about from the Trilogy era, this one was just a red and black baseball tee, and I added the black stars and all the patches that I got off of Etsy from somebody that makes them. Revolution Radio, he was wearing vests again, and I just used the same black shirt from American Idiot since he was wearing those as well. Father of All, of course, you have to have the leopard print. Saviors didn't really have a look when I first started covering them, so I just kind of went with what he had on in the American Dream is Killing Me music video. Here's a quick look at my room. Here's my bookshelf with all my Halo books and Lord of the Rings and horror books. Here's some of my guitar collection. The rest are either in a closet, under a bed, wherever they'll fit. The 2 basses that I kept are still at the end. Here's a photo I took in my computer below it, where I sit hunched over my guitar until my back hurts from recording all day. And of course, here's Kenobi stealing my seat like he normally does. Look at him. No remorse. And here's my vinyl collection. I made a video for that already. Here's the record player and some accessories and... oh, don't look at that.